Today we are going to look at a very interesting topic. Excuse me. And I am going to do my best to make sure that we don't look at this topic from a judgy, cynical, ego state of mind. That's what I want to make sure we do. Because the topic is why religious institutions and indigenous communities. Why religious institutions, Grand Rising Mimi, and indigenous communities, and even corporate organizations, why they hold sacred gatherings in August. Why they hold sacred gatherings in August. Are you aware that some of the concerts you attend are actually rituals? They are not just for music. They are energy harvest platforms. Are you aware of that? I share Mimi. I mean, we've had several concerts in recent times where people were unalived. So there was stampede. But today we're going to focus on religious and indigenous communities. Why they hold sacred gatherings from July and they extend it into September. But they're focusing on August, actually. They focus on August. And like I said, we're not going to look at it from the regular, judgy, cynical, everybody wants to just judge and condemn people they disagree with, people they don't understand. We're not going to do that. We're going to function from the higher state of consciousness. So the goal is not to judge anybody's religion. The goal is not to criticize any religious leader. The goal is to elevate our consciousness and awareness as people who are on an authentic spiritual path. What we're going to do with this session is expose the hidden synchronization between religious programming and the cosmic portal that we refer to as Lionsgate. Exactly. Because everything is interconnected, Everything is interconnected. There is a reason why your spirit is being stirred, especially in this season. But a stirred spirit that bypasses consciousness and self-awareness is a spirit that leaves the vacuum and the loophole for control and for energy harvest. It is one thing for your spirit to be stirred, right? It's another thing for you to be aware and you know why your spirit is being stirred. Because if you are not aware, the gap is where control is exercised. You are going to be controlled. You're going to be used. You're going to be used. Your energy will be harvested. And you can't blame the people who because at the end of the day, energy cannot be destroyed. It must be transferred from one form to another. So you are the one that chooses not to use it. A platform is created for you to generate energy. You generate the energy, but you couldn't distribute or use it for yourself. And the energy is right there. Someone else will use it. So a lot of you will attest to the fact that this is a period when we have several conventions and retreats by churches. You're going to have Islamic camps, Catholic retreats, youth prayer gatherings, concerts, festivals, In Indonesia, you have the Ora Farm Festival. Several festivals taking place. This is the period you have the festival they call, it happens in Belgium. Very, very occultic festival that a lot of people don't know anything about. They just go there, they are dancing. They don't know that it's a energy harvest platform. And what if I told you that all of these activities and events they are tapping into the Lion's Gate portal? That's what they are doing. They are tapping into the energy. And there's nothing wrong with that, honestly. There's nothing wrong with that. Some of them don't even know anything about Lion's Gate portal. They are just moved to script, to engineer the next phase of whatever they are doing, and then let's have an event. Let's do this, let's do that. They are moved. Exactly, lots of movies released on Netflix because see, the Sirius star, the Sirius star, like I told you, transmits energy with the Orion belt directly to Earth, and that increases the vibrational frequency. It is heightened. Your emotions are heightened. Your spirit is stirred. But stirred in what direction? Because energy cannot be just be potent. It must be used. It must be transformed from one form to another. It must be. So the timing is not a coincidence. That you are seeing a lot of events currently. It's not a coincidence. Now, please understand that the majority of people out there, they are getting exactly what they want. When we function outside of our ego, we would understand that it is not necessarily the fault of the preachers and the religious leaders. Most people out there are getting what they want. And I'll tell you, what do most people want? Excitement. That's what they want. They don't want real transformation. They want to be excited. Hype them up. Adrenaline rush. Dopamine. They want to generate serotonin and feel good. Heightened emotion, heightened spirit. But to do what? Nothing. As long as they feel good. And they leave. They come back next week. They are getting what they want. They don't want real change. They don't want real transformation. They can generate frequency and energy. They can shout on their lungs and dance. Right? But how to transmute and alchemize that energy they have generated, or how to guard it? Good morning, Machi. They don't know how to do it, but they are okay with the excitement. Listen, guys, if your energy is unguarded, your destiny is negotiable. If your energy is unguarded, your destiny is negotiable. Ada, good morning. If your energy, if there is something you must take away from this session today, it's the fact that you cannot have an unguarded energy and expect your destiny to not be negotiated. You are going to be invited to the negotiating table without awareness, and they are negotiating your destiny right before you, and you are the one generating all the frequencies, all the vibrational frequencies, all the elements and components of joy and happiness. But because you are doing it from the place of the unconscious, you are not aware. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will rule your life and you will call it fate. So it's not the fault of the people who are creating the platform. There are people who also are part of all these gatherings And they will tell you that they have great testimonies to share by virtue of participating in those. So if your story is different, you need to start asking yourself questions and checking yourself. Prayer weeks, half year or mid-year Thanksgiving. All of these activities align with the peak frequency of the Lionsgate portal. It's the peak frequency of the Lionsgate portal. The Lionsgate portal is actually a season of amplified energy, energetic amplification. The energy is amplified. That's what's happening. And we're already in it now. We're already in it. There is amplified energy. Something in you tells you there is more, there is more, there is more. But you must take action. That's what it is. You must take action. Religious leaders, corporate organizations, the entertainment industry, they understand this peak period, right? This is why they create platforms to stir your emotion, your emotional and spiritual body. They want to stir your emotions and your spirit because they know that the majority of people out there, they are easily stirred. But because they are being stirred, their emotions and their spirits are being stirred from the place they are ignorant. They don't understand energy mastery, energy transaction. And they say, the Lord said we should have these events in the month of August, in the month of July. And because you don't know, you just go, this mega concert, this festival is coming up. I'm just going there to dance away my sorrow. No. Your energy field is being stirred by someone else that understands energy operations. Because the purpose of all these gatherings is to raise your energy. That's the whole idea. To raise your energy. It's to raise your energy. Collective, I don't know, there is a term that the Christians call it. Corporate anointing. That's what it's called. Corporate anointing. Yes, corporate anointing. Corporate anointing that raises group frequency. But because 80 to 90% of the people within within the confines of that corporate anointing, they don't know anything about what they are doing. They just think they are here to dance, they are here to pray, they are here to... Their spirit is stirred, but they lack understanding. So they keep going, but every now and then, I'm going to dance, I'm going to pray. And for years, we have blamed the platform owners when we are meant to focus on the people and tell the people that it is time for you to raise your consciousness. It is not the fault of any GO, any bishop. If you are going to their temple, their whatever building they have as a place of worship, and you cannot see positive results in your life, it is not their fault. It is you. Your consciousness is not elevated. Period. Because there are a lot of people who will tell you that it is by going to those same places that their lives were transformed. So what about it? So what happened to you? So the goal is not to demonize every gathering. Because even the New Yam Festival in the Southeast is going to happen in August. So there are a lot of ancestral events. There are many events that are connected to our ancestry. Either the Yorubas or the Igbos, the Akans of Ghana, Congo, the Malians. They would all have events that are not related to organized religion. Are they also energy vampires? So there will be events. So the intention is not to attack events or demonize every gathering as evil, trying to take your money, trying to harvest your energy. No. If anybody is harvesting your energy, it's your fault, it's your responsibility. There is something powerful about it when humans come together under an umbrella in the same room and they generate energy and they pray together. You don't know there's something powerful about it. Why do you think they insist that you come to church or come to mosque? It's energy generation. And there is nothing wrong with it. There is nothing wrong with it in principle. They didn't put a gun in your neck that you must come. You can choose not to go. I think we have pampered adults too much, that we have focused on, religious leaders and teachers and preachers and pastors and imams. It is time to focus on the people. There is nothing wrong with Christians gathering together. Nothing wrong with Muslims gathering together. There is nothing wrong with it. Nothing. There is something wrong with you if you go there every now and then and you have nothing to show for your life. Something is wrong with you. It's either the platform is not in alignment with your calling, your purpose, your energy field, or something is just technically, spiritually, emotionally wrong with you. And because energy cannot be destroyed. So when you go there and you are an ignorant person, your energy will still be used. And they understand that there are ignorant people here who they are easily usable. So let them come and dance and create excitement in the atmosphere. Thank you, Big Stepper. Yeah, so why would you blame them? It's time to take responsibility. Why should you blame them? You feel spiritual fire when you go there. But where is that fire being directed? The energy you are going to generate during the Lion's Gate portal, you must be intentional about it, to use it. Mr. Loremi, greetings. To use it, because if you don't, someone else will use it. But it came from you, right? Because the group energy, the reason they bring people together during this period to raise their energies, because the group energy becomes magnetized. It becomes intensified. It becomes then you become programmable, because the moment your energy is raised, your spirit is stirred and there is intensity, but you are ignorant of the purpose of what energy means, then you are programmable. Vincent, I salute your divinity. Oh, Mr. Vincent, well done. You are programmable. Some people go to these places and they are intentional. Nobody can steal their energy. They know why they are there. But you just go there to dance and to cry. The music is too good. Do you know why they set up all those lights and good music? To activate and stir up something in you. No. The Lion's Gate portal has started already. It's just that officially it's from July 26th to August 12th. And the peak is on the 8th of August. But it starts early July into late August, early September. The people are not conscious of the portal, so they donate their energy without direction. You are donating your energy without direction. That's what you're doing. And who is to blame for that? You. Simple. You feel that spiritual fire, but the fire, you don't know where the fire is being directed. All the excitement. Because listen to me, you are not unspiritual. You are just uninformed. Yeah, as long as you are a human being, you are spiritual. But you are spiritual but uninformed. Which is Vaughn. I was thinking I've not seen you, Vaughn. As long as you are a human being, you are spiritual. You are a spirit having a human experience. But you can be spiritual and be uninformed. Because your nature is spiritual in itself. So it's very easy for you to generate spiritual energy because you are a human being. You are a human being. All these people that always type, I am dying slowly. Do you know that these things, they are actually scam? I am dying slowly. We know you people. That's your business. You are all coming for distraction. Don't die slowly, die quickly. It's robots pages. They will come and type all these things. So ignore them. Corporate anointing. Now listen, we have these days, every organization streams their events. And this is why I tell people whenever I have an event, and then I tell them we are going to stream online. So if there's any reason why you will not come, no problem. You can watch it online. But there is this insistence on you must, there is, many of you here, you will hear there is the anointing of the place is different from you watching online. They will always tell you and they are, do you know they are right? Do you know it is true that the impact you feel participating in a sacred gathering, streaming online, is different from the impact you feel if you are physically present? Do you know that? They understand ancient technology when it comes to energy transaction. They understand it. The goal is not to demonize anybody's event. The goal is to help you raise your consciousness. So when you go there, you know that you are also there to transact energy. So there are ignorant people there who they will generate a lot of great high vibrational frequencies. You are there, tap into it. That's it. It's their business if they do, because energy cannot be destroyed. Somebody must use it. Because if you have a streaming system, why must it be compulsory for people to come? And they are not wrong, because if you come, those who go there physically, they know that there is a difference between that and those who stream online. So you see the balance we're trying to create. Nobody is telling you don't go to sacred religious spiritual gatherings. No. But go there with your brain and your consciousness and awareness. Because if you do that, you're going to tap into energies, collective consciousness, collective energies of different people who are there for the same thing. Some people want healing, some people want prosperity, some people want marriage, and you are there. And everybody at that point, no matter how hateful, no matter how argumentative, no matter how greedy they are, at that moment they are generating energies that are compatible. The energy that is collective, that's what they are generating, and you can tap into it. Because every gathering where you find yourself, the majority of people there are donating their energy without direction. It's without direction. The best dancers are usually the most delusional people. Go and check anywhere. The best dancers in any gathering, they say, the one that dances most is the one that will get the biggest blessing. A lie. The best dancers are usually the most delusional people. Because they are using their dance to cover up for their ignorance. Thinking that when they dance, there are things they are meant to know, they don't know. So they think, I'm dancing to my God. You've been dancing for how many years? The people who don't dance are the ones feeding you. And you are the one dancing. So they are just tapping from your energy. You do the dance. We have understanding. We connect to your dance, to the energies, to the vibrational frequencies that you have generated by way of your good dancing. We will take it and use it for ourselves. You come back next week, you are broke and busted. Where is this frequency I'm generating? Where is it going to? The problem is not energy generation. The problem is energy distribution. I said that on Friday. The problem is energy distribution. The majority of people are not in charge of their energy distribution. And because energy cannot just be stored, it must be transformed. It must move from one place to another. That's why you have emotions. You are a spirit in motion, right? So if you are in a gathering, especially a sacred gathering, and you are an ignoramus who knows how to dance, you will just dance like Pokoli, and other people who don't know how to dance like you will tap into that high vibrational frequency you have generated, because you can't use it for yourself. You are just dancing. Mumu dancing. A mumu that is dancing. Wasted dance. The best dancer in any sacred gathering is the most delusional. Just know, they are very easy to use. The one that shouts the loudest, the most lousy person is the one that is very easy to use. Because he thinks by raising his voice he can. But he has raised his voice. He has generated some high vibrational frequencies. The people who are just quietly doing their thing, they are tapping into his energy. Because he is ignorant. You can't bribe nature. There are laws. That's why it's called natural laws. And this is why you were not told about the portal. Because if you know about this cosmic structure, you're going to start asking deeper questions. And when you start asking deeper questions, you will become less dependent on religious structures, on the entertainment industry. Yeah, so you see people say, just play near Davido for me. I can listen to him from morning till night. If he's coming to my state, I must go there. And they say it with so much joy. Is anything wrong with that? No. What is the energy transaction? Ignoramus, they don't know. Slaves and servants. There is no celebrity that has become whatever they've become today, and they did not ride on the energy of the collective, of the masses. Andrew Tate's brother said years ago, 15 years ago, they were in the room and he told Andrew Tate, come and watch this presidential debate. And Andrew Tate looked at him and said, we have not paid our rent. And the brother said, no, but let's just what? And Tate said, we have not paid our rent and you are asking me to come and sit down and watch presidential debates. Hiding under the canopy of other people's success. If Arsenal is winning, then I am winning. So you go to watch the match and you give Arsenal club all your good energy. You generate great positive energy, great expectations for Arsenal. You generate it, but what you have generated, you are meant to use it for yourself. And the players are getting richer, you are getting poorer. I am not a fan of anything or anybody. I'm not. And I'm not even looking for fans. I'm looking for people who are ready to activate their consciousness and rise from the ashes. Not beggy, help me, dependent spirits. I'm not looking for those kind of people. Those who are going to take the bull by the horn and wake up. That's what I am. Those are the people, my tribes, men and women. Those are the people I'm looking for. I'm not anybody's prophet. You are going to be your own prophet by yourself. That's why they don't want you to know this. But nobody can stop you from knowing, right? Nobody can stop you from knowing. We are in the Psychozoic age of human understanding, the Aquarius age, right? You can gain access to dimensions. Some of you only need little guidance. That's all you need. But you must be ready to do the work, to take the practical steps that you need to take. Not is that about clapping your hand. Holy Ghost, fire, Holy Ghost. You have not done anything wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. It's all generating plants. Those activities are for the generation of energy. So, but what do you do with the fire you have generated? No direction. And then you turn around later, after 10 years, you leave that church or that mosque and you say, those people, they deceived me. You deceived yourself. You deceived yourself. Listen to me. I have no personal vendetta against any religion, any religious leader. No personal thing, no personal issue. The only thing I will not allow is for anybody to propagate and peddle delusion and ignorance in my space. But outside that, I have no personal... A lot of you think you can power authentic spirituality on the back of personal vendetta against religious people. You can't. That's not spirituality. That is your ego. Your ego is messing with you. Because some of you come to me and tell me, why are you quoting Quran? Why are you quoting Bible? Shut up your mouth. You are not spiritual. You are just an arrogant, egocentric, wounded person that needs healing. That's it. You want to power authentic spirituality on the back of hatred for religion and religious people because you think you are the best things in sliced bread. No, you can't. You can't do that. No personal vendetta. No personal hatred. No. That's nowhere. I'm not coming from that place. The goal is to help people raise their consciousness. So if you are telling me that you were attending a particular church and for 18 years, they took all your money, right? To power an authentic spiritual journey, you must take responsibility for allowing people to take your money for 18 years. Don't bring your personal issues into my own space and you want to turn me to join you to declare war and attack against people. No, I'm not here for that. The only time I will stand up is when you try to bring your delusions into my energetic space or my platform. Then I'm going to declare war against you. Because it is you. You must take responsibility for your energetic space. Nobody forced you to go to church this morning. Nobody forced you. You are an adult. Nobody forces you to go to the mosque. Nobody is forcing you to go and see a Dibia, to follow the Igbo spirituality part. Nobody is forcing you to follow the Yoruba cosmology part. Nobody. You chose it by yourself as an adult. It is time for adults to grow up. It is time for adults to stand up and grow up. Say, when you grow up, listen to me, some of you, when you grow up, and you will discover that it is not necessarily about you discarding religion. It's just that you need to work on yourself first. Because what we have in the so-called conscious community are people who are wounded. They are recycling their wound. I have denounced religion. But all the wounds that they had when they were in religion, they still have it. They don't want to heal and confront those wounds. So they are just recycling it. I'm not. So that's why they are quick to just attack, criticize, because it feeds their ego. It feeds their ego. There is nothing wrong with anybody organizing sacred gatherings. There is nothing wrong with anybody telling you to come to church or come to mosque. You choose whether you want to go there or not. It's your choice. And as an alchemist that you are, I've told you, who is an alchemist? An alchemist is a person who can transform anything from the base component to the apex. That's what an alchemist is. One of my protege, who is a Christian musician, invited me to his concert. He has a concert this morning in their church, and I wanted to go, but I thought it was in the afternoon. Then he said it's 8 a.m. I said, "Oga, no go fit come." I would have gone to that concert, enjoy myself in that church. Invite me anywhere, I will come. Because I'm coming with understanding. I'm enlightened. I'm coming with spiritual enlightenment. So nobody can make me do something that I don't want to do. Nobody. Nobody can take my money without my consent. You can't manipulate me. You are meant to build yourself. Because listen to me. If religion is not manipulating or violating you, entertainment is waiting for you. If it's not entertainment, football is waiting for you. If it's not football, basketball is waiting for you. If it's not basketball, some social trend, community groups and movements, they are waiting for you. So it is not necessarily about religion. It's about you conquering your own ignorance of energy transactions, your own ignorance of spiritual times and seasons. That is it. Some of you don't go to church or mosque, but you can watch season 1 to season 20 of a movie. So what's the difference? It's even better you go to church and mosque. Institutions use the Lion's Gate as a veil for reprogramming and reprogramming. But the Lion's Gate portal for you does not need an external entity for you to make the best of the Lion's Gate. What you need is knowledge, and you need to understand what you know so you can act right, so you can do right by yourself in that season. Because if you don't, you will generate energy. You will give out high vibrational frequencies, and someone else is going to use it to further their own cause and their agenda. What they are doing with the masses is they are throwing things at them, and the masses are... It is the masses that are powering the politicians. It is the masses that are powering entertainment. It is the masses that are powering religion. Without the masses, the slaves and the servants are the ones powering everything that you see. The day a slave knows that he or she is a slave, that's the end. But the majority of the slaves and the masses don't even know they are slaves and servants. You feel stirred, but you don't know why. Your being stirred up is someone's purposeful calculation. We are going to have this set up. We're going to set up the building in a way that one sound, one string sound from the keyboard, from the piano, people will start getting emotional and they will start crying. It is intentional. That's the difference between real power and programmed response. Most of the responses that you have in major gatherings, they are programmed. It is a programmed response, not real power. You are programmed to respond like that, so you can generate a frequency that can be used. So that's why you go and generate those frequencies. You cry, you shout, every month in, month out, you don't see any change in your life, and you're wondering. It's not real power, it's just hype. You're just taking crack, that's it. There is a major band in Australia. I listen to their music a lot, I really like them. But they can't use my energy. Some of their concerts, you know, there was a particular concert they had, and they brought this guy to come and sing about healing. When they were exposed later, the guy they brought to come and sing about healing, the guy actually had hospital drips all over his body. They made it look like he came from the hospital to come and perform the song about healing. And they generated the response they wanted from people. Because how would you see a man with bandage and drip all over his body playing guitar and singing about healing? There is a difference between real power versus programmed response. If you truly experience real power, your life will be transformed. Your life is not transformed because you have just Every day, every week, every month, you have just been programmed to respond a certain way. Let's have blue light here. Let's have green light here. Everything is planned. Let's dress in this uniform. Let's have flower. Let's create the environment for people to respond a certain way. And they will think that that is power. They deny the power thereof. Form of righteousness, but they deny the power. That's what is happening to a lot of crowd control science. Thank you, my brother. So your spirit is being moved, but your mind is not aware. So someone else is in control. Someone else is in control. Your spirit is being moved, but your mind is not aware. Because you didn't even have any intention before going there. Your intention is a fantasy. Your energy is unguarded, so your destiny is negotiable. They can easily use you and dump you. You know how many people complain about, they really used me. Because they don't understand the whole concept of energy transaction. If you are leaking energy, somebody is benefiting from your leakage. Yeah. Listen to me. AEDC. The day AEDC comes to your house and they discover that you have bypassed energy, you will pay for everything that you have. Every energy you have stolen, you will pay for it. So there was this man who was living in a house and he did not know that the former tenant did some, illegal connection from the meter, passed it into the house. And this man lived in this house for 6 months. He moved in, he did not know. The day AEDC came for inspection and they saw it, the man paid for all the past bills that this person stole, all the energy theft committed before he came. The man paid for it. Because if your energy is unguarded, your destiny is negotiable. If your spirit is being moved and your mind is not aware, someone else is going to control you and take advantage of you. It's as simple as ABC. Now, for a lot of people, what's going to happen to them, what has been happening to them, the reason why they do all the exercises, all the gymnastics, they fast, they pray, they join this program, they join that program. You know why? They lack consciousness. They lack understanding. So they are part of someone else's ritual. A lot of you are part of other people's ritual you're not aware of. I told you there are a lot of music concerts that are rituals. But you just go there to dance. But it is somebody's ritual. So you are part of someone else's ritual. And you think you're just dancing. And some of you will be crying. I can feel it. I can feel it. But you are part of a ritual. Olympics is a ritual. You don't even know the activities that people engage in before they open the stadium for people to enter. And this is why people's breakthroughs, your breakthroughs get delayed because you are not rooted in awareness. And that's why you see, like I said earlier on, that there are people who would attend the same event with you and their lives are transformed. Why? Have you asked yourself why? Maybe you are not meant to go there at all. Or maybe you are the one who needs to be responsible for your energy and your energetic space. Because if you are not rooted in awareness, your breakthrough is going to be delayed. So you go to a gathering, for instance, and it's a prayer gathering, and you pray, and then you leave the place. You lack ignorance. You think it's just about the exercise of shouting and screaming, and then you left. And then the organization is growing whilst you are retrogressing. You are shrinking whilst the organization is growing. and getting fat on your energy, on your frequency. Consciousness. When you don't have understanding, or you are not sensitive to times and seasons, and you don't understand energy mastery, your energy would become fear for systems, for other people. You will not be able to use your own energy for your own manifestation, but other people will be using it for their own manifestation. So you are going to be hiding under their umbrella. Oh, our institution is growing. Are you growing? Oh, our religious leader just bought a private jet. You want to try our own religion? We are better than everybody. Are you growing in your own life? Arsenal. Now, Man U has, they've beaten everybody. They are winning every match. Are you winning in your life? Because your energy has become the fuel for systems and institutions and football clubs and celebrities. FC gang. Don't talk about FC gang. FC gang. We are the we. Who is we? Who is we? Wizkid won't even say hello to you if he sees you on the road. You are nothing to him. Who is we? Where is the we? We be 30 BG. You can imagine some stupid idiots, some children in one university, because a boy criticized the video. They went to that boy's room to go and beat him. I said, I already know your future. You people are finished already. You went to go and beat a boy because he criticized the video. Hungry people that when they graduate, they will dance at NYSC. After that, nothing. We are the FC. We are the video. We are with Jude Edochie. No, we are with his wife. You are presenting yourself as a living sacrifice to other people. And they are burning and slicing your meat and eating you up. The same energy you can use for yourself. The same passion and dedication that you can channel into your own life. I'm not saying don't celebrate people. There are people I celebrate. But I'm not their fan. I'm not on anybody's side. I am on my own side. Yes. Ronaldo and Messi. I have seen two friends who almost beat themselves up because of Ronaldo and Messi. And after they were done with the argument, bros, I bet you get like 5K there. After almost beating themselves up over Ronaldo and Messi, who are multi-millionaires, they turned and said, bros, I beg, if you give us 5K, we just need to go chop for that place. Specimen. I won't worry. No, it can be so annoying. No one is the reason you feel stuck in life. Adeboye is not your problem. Oyedepo is not your problem. Chris is not your problem. Religion is not your problem. You are your own problem. That's what you are. You are your own problem. Because you can choose to safeguard your energy. You can choose to protect your energetic space. And stop allowing your energy to become fuel for other people. You have to start using your own energy for your own manifestation. So anything you give your attention to, you are intentional about it. I want to benefit something from this session. And I'm going to use it. Especially here, nobody is asking you for any title and offering. Nobody is telling you to pay anything. But you will pay for Lionsgate Porter Masterclass if you want to participate. That one is not free. Because I also guard my own energy. So I don't fall down and pass out. You are not unspiritual. So when people tell you be spiritual, no, you are not meant to be spiritual. You're already spiritual. You are just uninformed. You're just uninformed. You just don't have understanding. You don't know what it means to be an energy field that is vibrating in frequency. And that's why people take advantage. Type in the comment section, I reclaim my spiritual sovereignty. And say that after me, I reclaim my spiritual sovereignty. You are an independent agency. But guess what? You have allowed corruption, passiveness, apathy, lethargy to rob you of your glory, your grace, your kingdom, your sovereignty, your majesty. You are no longer sitting on your throne. Someone else is sitting on your throne. Imagine a king. You are a king or a queen, but you have given your throne to someone else because you don't understand energy mastery. I reclaim my sovereignty. When you reclaim your sovereignty, you can be anywhere, nobody can bypass and steal your energy. Nobody can use you to advance their own cause. Nobody. Because the Lion's Gate portal is open to everybody. But when you don't know timing, you don't understand energy, you're going to settle for spiritual hype, spiritual fireworks. And you see people who choose hype over divine precision. And then they wonder after 3 years why their life is where it is. It is not the fault of the people you are going to. It is your fault. It is time to reclaim your sovereignty. Reclaim your sovereignty. And that's what my Lionsgate Masterclass is going to teach you. How to work with these energies consciously. You have been working with energy emotionally. It's time to work with energy consciously. It's time to build yourself to the point where you meet somebody for the first time. You read them and you already have some of the information you need to know about them. So after 6 months, when they are saying what they are saying, you can ask those who are very close to me. You can ask Ibro. I think Ibro is here. He was asking me about someone who was very close to me. That was 1 year ago, and I was saying, this are the things that will happen. And that's why I am not that open completely. Ask Ibro, and exactly the things I said will happen, they happened. You have to hold the key, the gate of your life. Because the moment I meet you for the first time, I already know you. And I don't sweep, you don't sweep things under the carpet, because when you master energy, when you master frequency, when you master how to interface between people and seen and unseen forces, you know what happens to you? You will never be disappointed by anybody. There are places that I go to, and then when they want to shake me, I just get the download. Don't shake anybody in this place. I've been introduced to a woman before in a place, and then, I was introduced by one of the members of the community. And the woman, and I said, thank you very much. And the woman said, I want to shake you. And I said, why do you want to shake me? And she was insisting she must shake. And I said, no, I don't want to shake you. I don't want to shake you. And the other woman brought her hand, and I shook the other woman. I said, no, but I don't want to shake you. And it doesn't make me special in any way whatsoever. This is something that you can develop. Practice. It is practice. It is practice. If they invite me to Guru Maharaji, they invite, how many of you here know Guru Maharaji in Ibadan? There's a man called Guru Maharaji. If they invite me to Guru Maharaji, that I should come. If I have time, I will go there. Guru Maharaji can't do nothing to me. Yeah. You are judgy because you don't understand energy mastery. That's why you are judgy. That's why you easily condemn things. You don't trust yourself. You don't have confidence in yourself. You don't even know yourself. But this Lion's Gate portal is the privilege that has been presented to you to start mastering who you truly are as a sovereign entity, as an agency. You are a spirit having a human experience. It is time for you to remember the energetic language your ancestors once spoke. There is a movie I want you to go and watch. It's Infinite. How many people here have seen the movie Infinite? Brilliant movie about some people who were reincarnating. Because you are here to actually remember yourself, to remember who you truly are. You are here to remember who you truly are. Because you have forgotten. You function from ignorance so many times, so much, that a lot of your power and your energy is littered in different places, different spaces, time zones, and in different people. That's what has happened to a lot of people. Say after me again. I reclaim my sovereignty. I reclaim my sovereignty. I reclaim my sovereignty. I reclaim my sovereignty. You must remember who you were. You must remember who you are. You must remember who you were. Jesus said, he said, Father, glorify me with the glory that I had before I was born. You know how powerful those words are. Glorify me with the glory I had before I was born. That's what Jesus said to God. So you had a glory before you were born. Some of you have unfinished business in this lifetime, but you have forgotten. You have forgotten. Some of you are here to continue something you didn't finish in your past life. You only changed your body. The only thing that changed is your body. There is still a soul contract that transcends time and space. But without the knowledge of energy transaction, if you don't understand spiritual times and seasons, and you don't guard your energy, then your destiny in every of your incarnation will be negotiable. So you keep repeating the same mistakes and errors over and over and over again. You married the wrong person the first time. You married the wrong person the second time. You are on the wrong job. You live in the wrong place. Everything wrong, wrong, wrong. But there are people, I'll tell you, who it seems as though their life is so perfect because there is a software in your soul. Your soul has a software. When you function outside the software of your soul, when you function in opposition to the software of your soul, you start seeing the realities you don't desire in your life. Because there's a software. Study the software of your soul. And then you will stop living by the template of society. Then you will stop. This template that they have built for everybody to fit into. The reason you struggle to fit into it, even though you don't fit in, is because you don't know the software of your soul. This is not your first shot at life. You've been here before. You've been here before. Anything you see in Hollywood movies, they are simply giving you a tip of the iceberg. All the technologies you see in movies, they are showing you that it already exists. It has existed for 50, 100 years. We're just showing you now. But we'll bring it to the public space in another 50, 100 years. That's what they are telling you. Another movie, Old Guard. How many of you have seen the movie Old Guard? Some of you have such spiritual power that you've allowed people to violate and take advantage of you. The abuse that happened in your childhood, they are excusable. But in your adulthood, they are not excusable. You cannot be so imbued with so much power and you are living a miserable life. And all you are saying is how you denounce religion and you are not a spiritual person. But there's no results. No, you are more than that. Some of you are blessed with such telekinesis, supernatural power that you have, that you can use to command change in your life and that of other people. But you are outsourcing your power to other people, advancing their empire, their institution, their kingdom. And because you are doing that, you are going to diminish. Because there is no reward for you from that energy transaction. From that transaction, you did not gain anything. You are the loser. They gained and you lost in that transaction. And I'm telling you from experience, I had to develop a system for myself where no matter how I am helping people, I make sure I am also growing. So many of you have that experience in your life because several people, I can't even mention names of people who are popular, who lived with me, ate my food. I was helping them grow, but I was not focused on myself. I was giving them all of my energy. They didn't reserve anything for myself. And when they became so big and popular and wealthy and rich, they never mentioned my name anywhere. Matter of fact, many of them were spreading rumor about me. And I sat down, I said, this is a problem. And I developed a system for myself. So no matter who I am helping now, be rest assured that you will grow. I will help you to grow. But even me, you will not see me where you met me. It's as simple as that. Because I'm not using all my energy for you. A lot of my energy is for myself. It's for myself. No institution, no political institution should rob you and violate your energy. It is an insult to your soul contract. You have a soul contract. You have a soul contract. You must start working with energy consciously, not emotionally. It is unethical for you to live outside of your soul contract, helping other people accomplish their soul contract and living yours. So you see, you're living yours behind. I'll never forget one of a man I called Pastor Tolade Poigi. Amazing man. Late Tolade Poigi. And I remember how he called me. I was just in my mid-20s. As at mid-20s, I already had like 11 friends staying with me in Ikoyi. Mid-20s, 11 guys. This one came and brought his cousin. This one came and he called me one day and said to me, and I'm telling you that a lot of these guys, if I mention their names now, you know them. And Tola called me and said, I see that you have plans for everybody around you. You have a plan for all your friends. When one of them needed to do surgery, you raised money. I'm talking about mid-2000, 2004, 2003, thereabout. One of them needed money for surgery, 250,000. You raised that money in 24 hours from people. So I see that you have plans for other people. You have plans for your friends, but you don't have plan for yourself. I will never forget. Late Tola Adepoigi, that's his name. He was the insurance manager of Mobile then, at Victoria Island. And he said, I want you to go and have a plan for yourself because I know you are too gifted. But you are surrounded by too many people and then you think you must make sure that they are okay. That's what many of you are doing with your life. You want to make sure that institutions, the institution you have swore allegiance to, that they are okay. You want to make sure your football club is winning. That's why you engage in 2 hours argument to give your energy so that your football club can win. Energy that you would have used for yourself. And you turn around and think the government is your problem. It took me another 18 years or so to finally sit down and say to myself, I will not continue to lift people up. And when I lift them up, they go, when they see me where that I'm still where they met me after I have lifted them up, then they don't want to interact with me. And I said, no, this is the end. So there is nobody I'm supporting right now. If you leave, no matter my investment in you, be rest assured that my investment in you is only 5% to 10%, not 90%. The 90% is for me. So as you grow, you also see that I am also growing. Because a lot of people watching this right now, the reason you are bittered and angry and sad is because you built other people at the expense of building yourself. You invested in a religious institution at the expense of investing in yourself. You invested in a political institution at the expense of investing in yourself. You invested in a relationship at the expense of yourself. And you were drained, and now you are angry. There is nobody that I have a relationship with right now that will leave me and I will feel bad. I can miss you, but I am making sure that I am not investing in you at the expense of investing in myself. And you should also make sure you are not doing that for yourself, for me, at the expense of investing in yourself. Because you have been told that you must give all of yourself to things and to people and to institutions. Who is this Femi? It seems this Femi really knows me. I'm telling you the fact. There are people who know my story, so all these things I'm saying, I'm not capping. Energy is everything. Nothing else. Energy is everything. Be kind, be good, be generous, be committed to any cause that you believe in, that you know is going to uplift people. But never do any of these things at the expense of your own personal growth and investing in yourself. They are telling you that you must be in a place at 6 a.m. to come and arrange chairs. And you slept at 1 a.m. and you are tired and worn out. And you rush and went there. And when it was time for you to resume at work, you couldn't perform very well at work. And your boss is beginning to have issues with you. So you see, you are investing in other people. You are saying yes to people and saying no to your own growth. That's what's happening. That's what's happening to you. Your goal is not to be spiritual. You're already spiritual. As long as you are a human being, you are spiritual. Just know that today. Your goal is to be informed. Divine information, spiritual information. Spiritual information. Because if you don't have that, the system is set up to ensure that you don't win in life. I'm going to be brutally honest to you. The system is set up for you to fail. Just know that. Because the system has created a vicious model where some people must be losing every day for some people to win every day. And some people believe that. They believe that for them to win, you must lose. They believe for them to grow, you must shrink. For them to grow, you must shrink. People do it in relationships too. I hope you know people do it in relationships. One of the worst energy harvest platform is romantic relationship. I'm telling you guys. Many of you right now, you think you are in a relationship. You are in a concentration camp. When you hear energy vampire, you're looking at other people. It is your partner that is your energy vampire. You don't know that. Partners who believe that you are the one that must do for them. You must break your neck for them to prove to them that you love them. And then you keep, especially you men, you keep breaking your neck to prove you are a man. Oh no, sorry, I don't do that. The moment I notice you are an energy vampire, you are out. And that's why I like where I am. It's blissful. there is exchange, there is joy, there is peace. And can let me tell you the truth, a lot of you, a relationship, a lot of you need to understand that how a relationship would be if you are an energy literate. You would know in the first week. In the first 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 interactions, you will know, but you sweep it under the carpet. Even in marriages, energy vampires, your relationship is not rewarding you, so it is depleting you. If your relationship is not rewarding you, it is depleting you. If the institution you have sworn allegiance to is not rewarding you, it is depleting you. There's nothing like, just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. One day, one day, one day. There's nothing like that. I am emphasizing this because during this Lions Gate portal, you must protect your energy. You must guard your energy jealously. I'm a young man that was exposed to so many opportunities. At some point, people said, it's like you know everybody that matters in Nigeria. But I was using those opportunities for others, not for myself. And I made excuses for myself at some point. I said, that's why I'm here. People don't have to help me. I'm the one that is meant to help them. Ta! Ta! And when they come to Abuja, they have a free house to stay. But when I go to Lagos, I have to be paying for a hotel. And I said, no. No. You too, when you come to Abuja, go and find a hotel to stay. I'm not the one that said you should not have a comfortable place. I'm not here to serve you. I will be kind and generous. But listen, if I am not rewarded one way or the other for my effort, I'm pulling out. Because if you waste your energy in your friendship, listen, it's going to impact other areas of your life. If you waste your energy in a romantic relationship, it's going to affect your personal financial life. I hope you know that. As we approach the Lions Gate portal, you must be intentional about guarding and protecting your energy. You must. Thank you. You must do it. You have given of yourself, too much of yourself to people at the expense of yourself. At the expense of yourself. When I came back to Nigeria and I was in a very messy situation, I've told you my story several times. One of the things that really dug me down the hole was self-pity, guilt. I looked at myself several times and I said, I did not believe that someone like me would be in that situation with the way I had helped people. That no, someone like me should not be in this kind of situation. So I was beating myself, I said, and I told myself when I recovered from that fall that no, I will never be in that situation again. As I help people grow, I am also helping myself grow. As I give to people, I am also reserving a lot for myself. As I spend time with people, I am also, why do you think I charge for some of the things I do? It's to create a reward system for myself. I can choose to do this for free, but no. I can choose to do everything for free, but no, I won't do it. Because it is my energy I'm putting into it. You have to promise yourself today to do better. No matter what your religion is. If your life is not where you expect it to be now, don't blame any religion. Don't blame anybody. Sit down and ask yourself important questions first. Maybe I'm not guarding my energy. That's why my destiny is being negotiated. Maybe I am allowing strangers, aliens in my space in time to occupy my space in time. Why do you think when celebrities go to any event, before the event closes, they leave? They want to be in charge of their space in time. I reclaim my sovereignty. Anything that is not rewarding you, anyone that you are committed to that is not rewarding you, either with kindness and love and joy and care, it will deplete you. And a lot of people watching right now, the only thing you have left is vengeance. Because you've given everything. You've given all the virtues you have, and it was not reciprocated. So all you have left is vengeance and bitterness and self-pity and guilt weighing you down. Because the world has shown you the opposite of what you gave to the world. It is time for you to reclaim your sovereignty. It doesn't matter who falls out with me, right? I will not be bittered. Yeah. It doesn't matter which friend leaves. Even if the friend is saying trash about me, it doesn't move me. You know why? You think I actually gave you everything? No. I just scratched the surface of the opportunities I would have given you and just gave you. The rest I kept for myself. If any man be in Christ consciousness, is a new creation. Old things are passed away. All things are new. I am new. I never existed. I reclaim my sovereignty. I call back my power from places, from people, from different time zones that I willingly or forcefully gave them to. I call them back. One of the rituals I did for days was I started calling my power back. Because it is injustice. Many of you, what you are facing is injustice. And then you are relaxing, thinking everything is okay. I can't forget that Hill song that said, in the Savior, injustice brought to right. And I said, no, the world has been unjust to me. And I said, no, this injustice must be brought to right. And for days, this injustice that has been done against me, I thought I was a nice person. I had an American friend that told me that you are very nice and nice people finish last. And the world dealt me a lot of injustice. And I started recalling back my power. I called back my power from every room, every bed, every house, every person. I call back my power from every employer, every teacher, every woman, every man, every religious institution, every prophet, anyone, any place, any time zone. I call them back. I regain my sovereignty. I reclaim my sovereignty. I reclaim my sovereignty. I call my power back. That's what you are meant to do. This is what you are meant to do as we approach the Lion's Gate portal. Call back your power. Some of you have given your power to prophets and imams and alfas. Any little thing, alpha, entity, prophet. They are the ones controlling your life. You must call back your power. That's why if they want to take your money, they just give you one fake news. Hey, you are afraid something's going to happen. Just last week, I was in my house. I laid on the couch, and laying on the couch. What happened? I had a dream. A crocodile came. I wanted to bite my finger. The crocodile, my finger was already in the mouth of the crocodile, and the crocodile held my finger, and I was looking at the crocodile, and I removed my finger, And I woke up. And I named the dream. I named it. I gave the dream the definition I wanted to have. I didn't need to pick up my phone and call anybody. Yeah, there are steps to these things. There is in stages. You are going to get there. But if you will get there if you are ready to get there. You can't continue to outsource your power to other entities who are just as finite as you. Thank you. Anything you name, you own. I named it. You must say, I'm ready to reclaim my sovereignty. The moment you reclaim your sovereignty, your criticism of people is going to reduce because you're not functioning from the place of fear. Most times when we attack and criticize religious leaders, all of this is from the place of fear. We are afraid. We are afraid. Call back your power. Call back your power from the north, from the south, from the east, from the west, from men, from women, from places. Because you need it as we approach the Lion's Gate portal. Mimi said, how did I name the dream? No, I won't tell you. I don't know if the people that sent the crocodile are watching now. So let them not know how I named it. And this is why a masterclass like Lion Gates Portal is not something anybody should miss. It starts on the 17th to the 20th. You will know what to do, when to do it during the Lions Gate Portal. In preparation, what you are going to do, what you are going to be able to do for yourself during this masterclass is you'll be able to script and engineer the next 12 months of your life. Before the next Lions Gate Portal, right? You would have manifested every of your desire because you will guard your energy. And no one, no group will be able to negotiate your destiny. The people ruling this world, you think everybody is a human being? They are looking for destinies to negotiate. That's what they are looking for. And if you present yourself to them, they would negotiate your destiny. They will trade with your destiny. They will commercialize your mission in life. That's what they are going to do. They will turn your destiny and your glory to a merchandise and play and mess with it. If you want to join the portal, click the link in the bio or send a DM. This is the Lions Gate portal. This is the Lions Gate portal. How many people have registered for the Lions Gate portal? If you haven't, I encourage you to do that. You know, I do a lot of free sessions on social media. But because I have learned that I didn't come to this world to just be giving. Because if you don't have classes that are premium, what most people will tell you is, you are really doing very well. Thank you very much. No, that's not all I want to hear. I want to be paid for my gift, for sharing my wisdom and my knowledge. I want to be paid. And that's why we have all these premium sessions. So I give more when it comes to premium sessions. And that's why I would say that you should subscribe to it. Because there are many benefits that comes with it. When you pay or you click the link in the bio, you're going to read some of those benefits that we have online. I can't link the WhatsApp through the link provided. Have you paid? Send a DM. Right. One of the things we are going to learn during the Lions Gate Portal Masterclass is, a lot of people they know it, but we are taking it to the next dimension, is your first square of desire. Which is, you compartmentalize your desire in 4 quadrants. And you don't function outside of those 4 quadrants. Any other thing outside your 4 square of desire is a distraction. Because your 4 square of your desire is the architectural design of your manifestation. Where you want to see your life in the next 12 months, it is your 4 square of desire that is the architectural design. By yourself, you design it. I'm going to be teaching that. There are many people in the community who have participated in my master classes or in last year's Lionsgate portal. They told me that they have already manifested 75% of their 2025 goals. People are doing this thing. Why not you? People are knocking off 100%. Some people just need to add more, expand their vision board, because everything they wrote there, they have accomplished it. And it's not rocket science, because they've learned how to guard their energy. They've learned how to protect their energy. It's in the figure of the Lionsgate, 88,000. And if you are in the Femi Jubal TikTok subscribers platform, make sure you attend tonight, because we will do some giveaway tonight. We'll do some price review for those in the Femi Jubal TikTok subscribers. But this is what I present to you. Protect your energy. Protect your energy. Guard your energy. Guard your energy. You've given out so much. Some of you, what you need to do right now is to try and recoup. It's time for you to recoup. Recoup. It's time for you to rejuvenate, to heal. Take a moment, take a break and focus on yourself. It's time to focus on yourself. It's time for you to heal. It's time for you to function again using the software of your soul. If anything is wrong with the software, it's time for you to go to the source code. Most of these things, nobody can do it for you. You are the one that would have to do it for yourself. So when you are able to re-engineer, to redevelop the system that governs your life, and then you're going to start functioning based on the algorithm that you have in your software. That's what's going to happen. How many of you have been impacted by today's session? Share one thing that you have learned, one thing that you learned from today's session. Go into the new week with your sovereignty. Go into the new week with your power reclaimed. Go into the new week as an independent agency that you are. Gratefully impacted. Energy restoration. Spend some time with yourself and call back your power. Call back your power. Call back your power. From the people in your life that you have put on the throne, there are people you have placed them on the throne in your life. They are sitting on the throne. The throne that belongs to you. The throne that belongs to you. You've put them on the throne that belongs to you. During the Lionsgate Portal Masterclass, we are really going to delve into a lot of declaration rituals. I've been planning. My desire is that it will not just be a masterclass. I don't want just a all this masterclass. Let it be a transformational event. Let it be a historical event in the lives of everybody that subscribes. So I've been asking my divine guides, my spirit guides, my divine masters, tell me what to teach these people that will transform their lives. So you are not just coming for a masterclass. Tell me. I know what to say, but I want you to inspire me. I want you to inspire me so I can teach everybody. So everybody that subscribes to the masterclass, they will hear something that will transform their life. That's it. That's the goal. Because you should not attend such an event and pay such money and then you leave with just head full of knowledge, life full of nothing. No. There must be revelations, insights from the Akashic, downloads from cosmic intelligence that when you hear it, it would open you up to the dimensions you need to be opened up to for your growth and for your transformation. So I'm paying particular attention to this masterclass, and that's why every morning when I'm praying, when I'm doing my rituals, I am saying, tell me. I don't even know what to teach now. Let me be honest with you. Right now, I have not put my presentation together because I don't want to put what I know together. I want to access higher dimensions of this knowledge so that the words that I speak, they will be spirit and they will be life. So when you hear it, it's going to activate something in you that will help you begin the journey that will transform your life completely. And then the next 12 months of your life is sorted. That's it. As we close, say after me again. I reclaim my sovereignty. Say, I reclaim my sovereignty. Say it now, you're here now. I reclaim my sovereignty. That's what you're going to say today. I reclaim it. I reclaim my sovereignty. I call back my power. Because the Lion's Gate is going to magnify your dominant energetic frequency. Yeah. If your spirit is stirred and your energy field is not protected, the stirring of your spirit will produce frequencies that will benefit other people. Because energy cannot be destroyed. It must be used. So in preparation for the Lion's Gate portal, I reclaim my power. I protect my energy field. My destiny cannot be negotiated. I refuse to consent to the negotiation of my destiny. Tonight we're going to have the TikTok subscribers only session at 9 p.m. and I look forward to hosting you guys as we continue the pre-Lions Gate Portal Masterclass session. If you are a subscriber, tonight we're going to have a price slash for the subscribers. So I look forward to seeing you. But if you are not, I declare that everything that you need to put your life in place. Some of you watching this right now is more or less like you are now seeing your life as in a mirror, like you are watching it on the TV. Because honestly, you have been used and dumped several times. You have been used and dumped several times. It is time for you to reclaim. It is time for you to call back, gain back everything. Nothing is lost. Let me tell you, brothers, nothing is lost. Everything has been kept for you. For when you wake up, then it will be given back to you in multiple proportion. If you want to subscribe, click the link in the bio or send a DM. Everything is going to be given back to you in multiple proportion. Many of you need compensation. Many of you need compensation. Someone will respond to you. My internet is dead. Or what's happening? So guys, we're going to stop there today. And I just pray for you that you will not just hear these words and not apply them. That you will hear these words and it would be the catalyst that activates something in you and you'll be ready to do something about it for your own personal transformation. For your own personal transformation. We're going to stop there today. Thank you so much, guys, for joining the session today. And like I said, the pre-Lionsgate portal masterclass continues tomorrow. But if you're a TikTok subscriber, we'll continue there tonight. And then see you guys tomorrow if you're not a subscriber of the Lionsgate of the Femi Jubal TikTok subscribers community. Thank you so much and have a great, great week ahead.